All right, guys, welcome back. Well, today we're going to be talking a little bit about NHL 17 and whether or not the dreaded ice tilt is still full in effect here. Well, I've played a few games on this beta build here so far, and I've seen some weird stuff here. All right, here's one of the things that I see a lot. You know, guys, just seemingly walking right through checks and apparently having no trouble deking out the goaltender there. All right, play headed the other way, trying to do the same thing here, getting checked from behind, stick lifted a couple of times. He gets away with the puck, no problem there. Passing right through my guy right in front of the net. Okay, picking up the puck there, just basically my luck. All right, trying to head the other way, just flopping a dump in there, poking the puck away. He gets away with it one more time here, coming across with Hagelin. Thankfully, he flops that one right there. But so many instances where you just cannot seem to get a hold of the puck no matter what you do. The trend continues in the next one here. That one is easily poked off my stick. Play heads the other way. All right, I think I got position. No, walking right through Strawman, walking in on a breakaway, and not too much you can do about that. And not just that, you also got the situations where, again, seemingly you have position. I poked this guy not once, but twice, but he just keeps on going. And apparently my goaltender is unable to keep his pad to the ice and up against the post there as that one just seemingly goes in out of nowhere. And let's have a look at this one again in the replay just to see. All right, so here we go. Here's the first poke. There's the second poke. He loses the puck twice, but it goes in anyway. It's kind of hard to deal with. All right. Other situations where you might see the ice tilt in effect is the breakout right here. Seemingly a pretty good breakout, but all of a sudden his defenseman becomes magnetic. There's nothing I can do to avoid that here. Cross crease pass. I picked that one off. Trying for the breakout one more time. This time, Brassard overskates it. Not once, but twice. And it comes right back into my end. Eventually, this guy would go up 3-1, completely dominating me through 40 minutes of play. And what is this? Is this ice tilt or is this something to do with the strategy? I end up getting completely desperate here in the final intermission and just going for a complete all-out attack, all-out aggressive forechecking. And lo and behold, what happened here in the third.
Good job in the goal crease.
Still down 3-1 here. All right, got a bit of a cycle going in the offensive end. All of a sudden, I'm winning all the 50-50 pucks here. He gets away with that one. I managed to put a big hit on him, picking the puck up in the neutral zone, turning the play around here. Seemingly, he has position, but is unable to get a hold of the puck here in his own end. Around the boards, that is a clear-cut interference call. That is not called. He never has the puck. I just take out the guy, and that leads to a pretty good scoring chance. The goalie ends up making the save here, and play heads the other way. Later in the third, off-man rush headed the other way, and that one goes right off my stick, bounces off the goaltender. Lo and behold, that probably would have gone in had it been in the first or second period. Getting bumped off the puck in his end, but managing to pick it up again, throwing it across, through a defenseman for the one-timer, and cutting the lead to 1 here. 2 minutes later, Trent continues intercepting passes all over, and all of a sudden, when I couldn't get out of my own zone to save my life in the first 2 periods, all of a sudden I'm just walking through his guys here. I can take the defenseman all the way behind the net, nobody's stopping me, and even though it doesn't lead to a scoring chance or a goal in that situation, there's no way I would have gotten that deep in the first 40 minutes of play. Again, walking through everybody on the breakout, finding Boucher, getting away from 1, getting away from 2, walking in, goaltender pretty much beats himself right there, and all of a sudden we have ourselves a tie game out of nowhere. Same game, 2 minutes remaining on the power play. He wins the draw, puts it right on Atkinson's stick here. Thank you very much. One-timer goal, top shelf. And all of a sudden, this guy has gone from being up 3-1, heading into the third, in complete control of the game. I could not get through anybody. He would win every 50-50 puck. And all of a sudden, he's conceded 3 goals in the third period. And not surprisingly, he's had enough after that, decides to quit the game. But the question still remains here, guys. How much of this is in fact ice tilt, and how much of this could be down to a bad connection, and how much of it has actually got something to do with how you set up your strategies? I went from a trapping strategy that, obviously wasn't working to a full-out forechecking strategy, which in turn did work. But again, was it due to my changing the strategies, or was it due to something totally different, deciding to flip, the tides of war in this game? Look at the hits, 28-9, and it's not like I don't hit a lot. I don't hit, overly much, but this guy, every player of mine just seemed to have a red bullseye in their forehead. I could not get away from anything this guy threw at me through 40 minutes of play. But just to sum up, obviously this is nothing new. Ice Tilt, you know, people have been talking about this for years in the EA NHL series here. What are your thoughts on it here? Those of you who've played the NHL 17 beta, what are your experiences with Ice Tilt or momentum or strategy changes? How does it play into your games? Anything you want to share, you know, just put it in the comments field below and we'll talk about it there. Basically, we still got about a month and a half before the game is out, so we might as well have a discussion about it right now, I think. At any rate, guys, thank you very much for watching. I'll be back soon enough. Bye-bye.